So everybody, I'm DJ. I'm a creator track and BNT, and yes, if you can hear what I can hear, no pun intended for the holidays, but if you can hear what I hear, my son and his grandfather are fighting in the living room, and it is hilarious. So, anyways, since if you like these reviews or whatever, just smash that like button. It will help me out a lot. Subscribe. It will help a lot to this channel. It'll let me know that I'm in the right direction here. So, but anyways, like I was saying, and should be saying, I have a review, and it is the TrackGods free VST, which comes with 32 presets, and is a heck of a lot different from what we're used to from TrackGods sounds, and very, very awesome for what it's worth. Also had the website pulled up, that show you this free VST. It's a free VST, and it comes with the default banks, like 32 sounds, and you can add additional banks as you go and like it. You also can actually, if you just want to subscribe and deal with them, or get an unlimited right now for, I believe it's $94 to get all the stuff on there, unlimited. I could be wrong. Don't kill me if I am. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and minimize that, and we're gonna just go ahead and explore this. So basically, this is kind of like from for most people that don't know about TrackGods sounds, they actually kind of just leveraged and kind of did their research on making a VST and trying to appease the masses of what a VST would sound like, what everybody want. So obviously they ended up doing Rompler. So I got a track on play it. So I'll let you hear what I've been working with. So I mean, it was great enough to get the wheel rolling and whatnot, as far as the sounds and stuff like that. And actually, I'm very impressed with it, because the sounds that you do get with it are very, very creative and surprising. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through some of the sounds and whatnot. This is one of the sounds I was tweaking on. So, that's and essentially this is not the actual sound, that how it sounds like at all. What it does sound like is, and I was messing with the new low frequency filter, and the low pass filter, and then the high pass filter, which he actually shows in this commercial. And you actually could adjust it from 12 to 24, and it has a lot of great additions that I kind of missed out on. One of the things from baking soda, the reverb, which they actually kind of made a very good reverb. You adjust it, it could be very loud, ignorant. You can actually see the new GUI here. It shows that you're clipping and whatnot, which I just noticed that now. They also have a special area where you actually can adjust how you want your LFOs, which is something I asked them to do during the beta settings. And tons and tons of sounds. You can actually we'll do a wobble effect, gate effect. You can EQ within all this stuff in here. You can ARP within here. It's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to some more presets here, and then give it a second to load up. So yeah. So it actually has a pretty good piano. I actually like the way this piano sounds. It reminds me of something more or less of like a Metro Boomin type piano. I don't know if that was his actual aim. I know he does like the aim for stuff that, so kind of like me in sound design, just aim for stuff that is very familiar to people, because most people kind of gravitate more to stuff that they like to their beats to sound like. So that's very smart of him. Got some organs. So, you know, you have some organs there. Kind of a metro-ish kind of lead there. And these are all the default sounds out of the free one. So, you know, this free and you get to play with it. So kind of like a laser type lead. And that's the track queen sound. Unfortunately, I don't. It's one of those songs that I don't know much about. Yeah, I'm not even gonna even try it. But yeah. Nice little whistle sound there. A lot of different stuff. I can't do it. Back to back. But that's the lead from back to back. I mean, one of my kind of, and I believe it's because the library content is such HQ that it actually takes a little second to load up. So I mean, that's actually good because that's actually great and I guess, but that's just a little bit of a pet peeve for me. I'm so used to additive subtractive synthesis that stuff loads up like that because it's loading up into the RAM anyways, so it loads a little faster. And this is kind of streaming out the hard drive, so it's not necessarily something on TrackGods side that is bad. It's more or less that it's time for me to get an SSD hard drive for my laptop and enjoy the speed of that. So. So I'm going into that or whatever. So, but yeah, it's a little tasty cake of a synthesizer, and he actually has some very huge, some great. I just cannot talk right now. Some great contributions to, you know, the other sounds. I obviously have some of the other sounds and stuff like that. And this, to me personally, if you are going to get this is the actual, probably one of the best preset banks. I think I already left a review on it, the XO Trilogy. And this is more like the weekend-ish type stuff. You know, this to me hits more home to for trap music than any other stuff, because now it's all about the dark atmospheric sounds and stuff like that. As you can see, the sounds are like, I'm astonished of how great of a job that he actually did this, because if in terms of this is basically the way it's coded. It's not coded to where it's straight wave sample bass, just more or less FAL if I'm FLAC FLAC, and I don't know. I actually asked of how it was coded, but it's coded very well. It got some really good sounds. Let's see. dark chords there. But yeah, that's basically about it there. I just wanted to get like into that. And yeah, it's a very good VST, very very dope for what it's worth. And yeah, I suggest everybody just check it out. It's free as it is, and then if you like it, you just go ahead and just check them out some more and see what you like and get grabs and stuff. But I highly recommend the XO Trilogy. I really didn't want to review too long this time around. But if you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section, ask questions or whatnot. Remember also, because people think I'm a part of this company or whatnot, this is my friend and whatnot. But however, I'm not. You could, if you have any further questions in terms of this, and support is on the website at TrackGods VST. Goodness gracious. Be on the lookout. I do actually have a preset bank coming out for this, and I'm about to try to slay every last person that worked on this, especially this XO Trilogy, because it's actually excellent. So I'm gonna see if I can top this. But yeah, don't be a scrub sub. Keep hope alive. Subscribe. I'm DJ McCree. I appreciate it for your time, and I can't talk. And happy holidays. Yeah, I'm out.